What are you looking to prove, not just for people, but for yourself here over the course of these next couple of days in minicamp?
Prove everybody wrong. Everybody. I'm coming for heads. For sure. That's it. Yeah.
Trayshawn Holden, thanks.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Appreciate all the channel support. If you like the content, hit subscribe, man. I'm out here like every day. Content every day. But let's talk about these rookies, man. Let's talk about these rookies. Y'all saw that clip in the beginning? That's Trayshawn Holden, an undrafted free agent out of Oregon. You see that focus in that boy's eyes? There's empty promises, there's empty quotes, and then there's whatever that is. Whatever that is different. That is somebody that is like seriously out here to take wide receiver number 2. Now, I'm not giving him wide receiver 2. And I like Trayshawn Holden. Just made a video about it, calling him a dog. And his, I don't want to call it his aggression, his determination. It bleeds through the screen when you watch this film. He seems to want it. That's one of the first things you got to have when you make it to the NFL. You got to want it. Especially when you're playing for America's team. Do you want it? Do you want to be great? And the one thing I've noticed about all the rookies, a lot of them, they're all leaders. I told you that's the thing I highlighted with this whole rookie class. Leadership, competitiveness. Dogs, they want it. They want it bad. Look, if you listen to Donovan Israu, and I'm getting that name down. I ain't got called up EZ no more. It's Donovan Israu. He just talks about, his mentality, what he brings to the table, and the rookies. Let me let you hear a clip of him talking, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
I'm excited.
Brian Schottenheimer said about this class is that you guys are all competitive. You guys are all leaders as well. What's the vibe amongst this rookie class?
Exactly that. You could tell us, we got a little edge to us, that competitive edge. But it's been pretty good, though, because, we seem kind of, cool, filling each other out, things like that. But it's been good.
I like what you said there about playing with an edge. You certainly played with one at Boston College. You were physical, played the run well. When you talk about the stat line for you, 16.5 sacks, 65 pressures. What is the Dallas Cowboys getting from you, out of you?
Yeah, they're getting just that, somebody who's athletic off the edge, but is a dog. He's going to stick his nose in there in the run game. He's going to get after the quarterback in the pass game. Hard-working dude, a great person off the field. So, yeah, that's what the Dallas Cowboys are getting out of me.
How much do you pride yourself on just being so versatile?
I pride myself on it a lot because, you can't just be a one-trick pony. I think that's kind of what separates me and what separates, good and great players. So it's very, very important to be versatile.
What have the conversations been like with Matt Eberflus so far?
We haven't spoken very, very much. Obviously, on draft night, when I got the phone call, I spoke to him. But I know we got some meetings coming up here, so it'll be good to
That's what I wanted to hear. The tone is being set. The tone is being set. Competitiveness, leadership is a staple, or going to be a staple in this organization. You hear earlier a small little tidbit. Micah Parsons moved his locker next to Dak Prescott. Yeah. CeeDee Lamb's lockers over in that area. The leaders of this team are coming together. The new leaders of this team are coming together. This weekend is important to establish camaraderie, start building that brotherhood, because it's going to be a great year. But you got to start this weekend, getting to familiarize yourself with your teammates and the coaches and the facility. But to hear him say, I see the edge. I see an edge in these players. I like that. The tone is being set. And then when you hear players like Trayshawn Holden come out and like, I'm coming for people. I'm coming for people. He knows that his opportunity is this slim. See, he didn't get drafted in the first round or the second round. You know what I'm saying? He knows that he has to make a mark or he could just get cut. He might not even make the team. So players that have been kind of coasting, Jalen Brooks, Jalen Tolbert, things like that. This is a prime example of things changing, man. I think that things are changing in a good way. I'm hoping. Now, this isn't definitive, but I'm hoping we're going from, let's call it player politics, penciling people in the positions that they ain't earned yet. If you're an all-pro, yeah, you get to keep your position. That's Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Smith. If you're not an all-pro, you should be kind of like looking over your shoulders because ain't nothing given. Welcome to Death Row Records. This is the new Cowboys. Welcome to Death Row. You got to put work in now. Like on a serious note, though, I'm liking that. I want Jalen Brooks to feel like, yo, I might not make the team. Who is Trayshawn Holden? Someone that's coming for your head. He just said it. I like that a lot. Now, one other thing I wanted to highlight, because we're going to get more stuff as the weekend goes on. This is just interviews. Jaden Blue spoke. And I wanted to hear him talk and see his demeanor, see his mindset. And shout out to Patrick No. Walker, one of the best in the game, giving an interview. You can see all these interviews over on DallasCowboys.com on their YouTube channel. .com, on their official YouTube channel. But Jaden Blue talked about one thing that stood out to me. He wanted everybody to know he's versatile. And then you heard that with Donovan Israu, versatility. And I think these players want to show, man, we're not one-trick ponies. We're not just afterthoughts. We're here to make a mark. We are here to make a mark. Listen to Jaden Blue talk.
Draft class, just Phil Maffa out of the Clemson. A little bit of a contrasting style of play. You're more of the home run hitter, right? Can you just talk about not only that dynamic, but what is it that you're looking to bring to this running backs room that's so desperately in need of establishing itself in 2025?
I'll say the versatility, like you said, the home run hitter, the guy that can, take it to the house at any moment, whether that's a pass play, a run, or anything like that, man. So, I'm just willing to do, whatever to help the team, get to that level.
Final question. Are you a sub 4.4 guy or a sub 4.3 guy?
Sub 4.3.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Blue out of Texas.
Now, that sub 4.3 is what I like to hear because we ain't had that type of speed except for Kevontae Turpin. But out of the running back, nah, I'm excited, man. Remember last year, our longest catch out of the backfield was like 20-some yards. And it was from Hunter Lipke. This year, I think Jaden Blue could break that in the first 2 games. Get him out in space. Let him create. Let him show you how great he is. Now, he still has to work on things. I'm not giving him anything. Pass pro, got to get better at that. You know what I'm saying? Being a 3-down back, got to get better at that. But right now, I think he has game-changing ability now. Just scheme it up. Let him work his way into those other roles. But look, from Phil Maffa to Jay Toya, he put that out there too. All of our rookies are locked and loaded. I don't know how much information we're gonna get. They don't got pads on and they're not hitting, and this ain't training camp. But I think we'll get a good couple of interesting nuggets, some good pictures. And we'll discuss that as that comes out. But I'm excited. I feel like the tone is being set because you got to have a mindset before you do anything physical. It starts here, and these rookies seem to be locked in. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about some of our rookies and how you feel about this class and what you think we need to maybe add to the team and stuff like that. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome. I appreciate you. Hit the sub button. Like I said, I'm out here every day putting out content. I'll holla.